Hola, from Cascada Café Retiro in Popayán, Colombia. Please tap the like button. I would appreciate your help to disseminate this important information. Please subscribe and tap the bell to receive the latest videos. Thank you. Hola, I'm TatiAna from Cascada Café Retiro in Popayán, Colombia. I graduated from McGill University in Montreal and practiced all aspects of dentistry for 25 years. Today, my project is to welcome individuals at the coffee farm retreat and assist them with dental treatment coordination and translation with local dentists. Today, I have the honor to do an interview with Nicole from Quebec.
Hello, TatiAna.
Hello, Nicole. Welcome. Thank you very much. Nicole, please tell us about your experience from the beginning till the end.
I have to go back in October or November with my other friend Nicole. We were looking for a place with warm weather to spend the winter time. And then we had a project that didn't end up properly. We were looking for a place, and she remembered that she had come here before and visit you. And she told me, oh, I have this friend TatiAna, she lives in Colombia, and by the way, she's a dentist. Would you by any chance have any dental work to do? You know, and I said, oh, yeah. So I'd had an extraction a few months previous to that, and I had some kind of a plan in my head to go ahead with, you know, dental treatment. So I said, okay, I'd like to talk to her. And then we were in contact through Skype from that moment. It was, I guess, beginning of November. And then you already you asked for my Panorex, which I had by a chance. I had a recent one, and I sent it to you, and I was amazed to see what you were ready to do, even though if you didn't know me, friend of a friend. So what she did, she went to the dentist that she knows, Dr. Jose, with my panoramics, and she said, okay, she wants to do this and that. What do you think? And then they discussed about my case. And even before I decided I would come here, I was impressed with that. And then she gave me possibilities that I didn't think about.
Options.
Or
dental
options. That
treatment options.
I didn't know about. So I was very interested. And then I made the decision to come because she offered such an interesting project, which was to accompany me in my dental work, which was kind of, for me it was big, maybe not for you, but you know, I hadn't experienced so much dental work at the same time. So when you come in a foreign country and you don't know the dentist, you don't know the language. I speak a little bit of Spanish, but I needed translation, and TatiAna speaks four languages very well. So I felt very confident in the process, and also she has a place to welcome us. She has a guest house, so it was very convenient because I could stay as long as I would need with my other friend Nicole. So this I appreciated a lot. When I first arrived here in January, they came to get us at the airport, and then we already had the first appointment at the dentist. Don't lose time. We want to know where we're at. And then I had another appointment the same day for x-rays, special x-rays that we call
a
tomograph, which I didn't know about. It is very specific. I never heard of that in Quebec. I don't even know if they have it.
No,
Anyways,
they do have it.
They do. Okay.
For sure.
So I never needed it before, but we had to know about my bones, what my bones were capable of accepting as far as implants.
Correct.
And then we realized that it was not the best thing for me with my situation. And then both Dr. Jose and TatiAna suggested a few other things. So then, okay, accepted, and the work started. I had many appointments at Dr. Jose's. Most of the time TatiAna was with me, and she would, some things came up that I was not expecting, like I needed a root canal for one of my crown.
One of the crowns
that I had
under the crown.
Yeah, that I had lost, and I had two crowns that I had to be remade, reconstructed.
Redone.
Yeah. So
that happened at the last minute.
Yeah, that I didn't know of. So I ended up with a project of 2 bridges, one on each side, the bottom, and two crowns here. So
plus a root canal.
Yeah. So it was such an intense work that I said, "Oh my God, this is a good timing," because the prices here are so much cheaper than in Quebec. I have a limited budget, but also I want my mouth and my smile, as it was before, and I don't appreciate having holes in my mouth. So I thought it was a good timing, so that all these things pop up at the right time, so that I could have it done, and I had time. Right. So this is a good thing, because here in the guest house we have our space, we have our kitchenette, we can go around, see
the waterfall, the whole farm.
Yeah, we can pick up the bananas, the oranges right from the tree. We're in a bath of nature, true nature, wonderful nature, and this is very much appreciated from both of us, because we love nature. And this is called Retiro, and it's a good name because it's a place that
retreat in English.
Yeah, it's a retreat. It's away from the city. It's quiet. You hear the water from the waterfall, and TatiAna makes a fire every evening when the sun goes down. She has her ritual. She invites us. It's very quiet life, and since all the treatments were quite intense, because I was here, so let's do it. It's not one from this month, and in a few months we do the other one. So since it had an intensity, I needed some rest, and I need to be quiet and replenish with the nature. So it was perfect for me. So it lasts from day one to I'm leaving tomorrow. It was a whole month for me, but it was important work. So what I appreciate the most is have been accompanied by you as a dentist who know personally how Dr. Jose works, because he's done some dental work in your mouth. So for me, this was a very important information, because it's kind of you get insecure when it's the mouth is something so intimate. So I could have had insecurity and feeling not so sure about what he says, and all the time you were there to discuss what's the
And
best
to
thing
explain.
to do. Yes, and to explain and to translate what I did not understand. So this was very privileged, because when I went to Mexico to have my implants few years ago, I was recommended by a friend who had gone to the same doctor, but you know, he's like me, he's a client, so he said, okay, I had a good experience, and that's it. You know, I couldn't verify more than that. As well as you have the capacity of really
evaluating
evaluate
and having an opinion
professionally, and this
about Dr. Jose.
Yeah, this was great for me.
If I can add that because Dr. Jose worked on me, I'm a dentist, but I clearly need dental work. And so I ended up needing a root canal, actually almost 2 root canals. I had to have a crown replaced. I had another crown that broke. He was able to repair it. He's very, I could tell, I could feel, because it is something that is something I can judge. I had 2 very good dentists in Canada, and I can judge how he works. And so I knew right away when he worked on me that he's very confident, that he's very capable, and he's got a very good temperament as well, as I think you mentioned before.
He's very calm.
He's a good person, but he is a good dentist. And
as a human being, he has great values also.
Exactly, and you can feel that, you can tell that. So he's not just a general recommendation, as you just mentioned. It's not. It is a recommendation from a deep level on my part, and now a very deep level on your part.
Well, you know, when you in a foreign country for dental work, you have to be very confident. You have to say, okay, I'm taking the chance. But this time, I was not taking so many chances because of all that you offer. So I felt very confident, very privileged to be accompanied this way. And also, since I don't have a big budget, I know I would have had to borrow a lot of money in order to be able to
get it done in one time.
Yeah, it's about the third of the price. I mean, this is a lot.
It's huge.
It's a huge difference.
And as you mentioned, you already love traveling. You're here to travel. You're here. You're going to the ocean next. You're going to Cartagena, Santa Marta. Colombia offers so much. Not just our place here in Popayán. Colombia in general offers so much. So if the people like traveling, it's a bonus. If they don't like traveling, they can stay here for an extended period of time, relax.
And while we're here,
learn Spanish.
While we're here, there's a few interesting things to do. That TatiAna is very available to accompany us and make us discover her new surroundings. So this part is very nice too.
Right, because we did a couple of day trips together.
It was nice.
And I like the change. I like, I work on the farm most of the time.
Even if you're in paradise, it's nice to get out of your paradise once in a while. And this country is amazing. I mean, it's really so beautiful. Anywhere you go, I mean, the mountains, the nature is fantastic.
The climate, for me, the climate over here is really perfect.
You don't need air conditioning. You don't need heating. That tells you everything.
And about the bugs, you want to mention just a word about the bugs? There are no bugs.
Hardly any.
Hardly any.
Hardly any.
It's really because of the altitude where we are. It's really quite incredible. Well, anyway, Nicole, thank you so much for your kind words, for your references to my work.
I think it's unique.
It is completely unique. I knew I was in a position to do something special, and you have helped me by being the first,
being the guinea pig,
and that's amazing. Thank you very much, because once it starts, then the energy keeps going.
Yeah, thank you for helping me recovering my smile, original smile.
The work, the aesthetics of your work,
Yeah.
and the function, of course,
very
is
satisfied.
fantastic. But the
Yeah.
aesthetics, I'm extremely pleased because you being the first one, I didn't know about that aspect
Yeah.
of what's going to happen. I mean, my crown was in the back, so it didn't matter. The aesthetics weren't as important, but in your case, the crowns are a little more on the smile side, and so it's nice to confirm also that that the aesthetics, the laboratory, all that is at a level
very
that I feel is equal to Canada
Yeah.
and to the United States, which most people, you know, would feel very comfortable knowing that.
And I
or
was
hearing
amazed to see how many dentists there are in
huge.
Popayán,
Oh,
and how
incredible,
many people have, you know, the how do you call that?
the braces.
Yeah, the braces.
The braces are over the top.
Yeah, so people are very concerned here about their teeth for some reason. So there's so many dentists.
It's à la mode, as you say in French. It's the latest.
Yeah. So they have a concern in this country for good dental work.
Yes.
Which is very.
And it's available. It's available.
Yeah.
And it's really at a high level. So again, just to reconfirm, you will find all the links for more information below this video. Thank you very much, Nicole.
You're welcome.
You were wonderful in sharing your personal experience and in giving me this opportunity to grow and to see where I can improve. And
I'm sure many people will be interested in coming and have this kind of experience because it's very unique.
Thank you very much again. And we'll see you later with hopefully another client soon. Bye-bye. Please face the facts. There's still a bit of time left to prepare and make the choice between listening to your ego, mind, the external authority, or listening to your soul, the internal authority. The coronavirus is a bioweapon and is here to stay. The only way to prepare is to strengthen your immune system and not allow fear to enter your triple body. In these transitional times, we need to be malleable and adaptable. We cannot and must not live in ignorance. The journey for every individual is unique. There is no government solution. The solution is individual and internal. Trying to figure out the details of what will unfold in the near future is futile, and only preparing physically with gold, silver, and a stash of food with guns will simply not be enough. The internal preparation is the key. We must first remember who we are and remember why are we here on earth right now, specifically at this time. Please hit the like button, share this information, and join us in this adventure. I wish to teach what I have been internally learning and preparing for during the last 18 years. Dental treatment of high quality and up to 75% savings in Colombia, including TMJ treatment with NTI appliance, migraines, and joint pain. Long-term stay at Colombian farm, $120 per week, $420 per month. Spanish lessons. Truth Consciousness Workshop at Cascada Café Retiro in English, Spanish, and French. Infinite